Life can change in an instant. No one knows that more than someone who hears the words, "You have cancer." Today we want to share with you the story of a man who is battling an aggressive form of lung cancer. It's the story of a strong bond between a husband and wife, one forged through love, humor, and an incredible team of caregivers.
Your tumor was really big and it was pressing on that lung and compressing it. As it shrinks and gets smaller, I'll bet your breathing will improve.
Larry and Judy Malone have been spending a lot of time lately with radiation oncologist Dr. Joseph Kelly and the folks at the Tri-Cities Cancer Center. You see, Larry is waging a courageous fight against lung cancer. He and Judy are taking on the disease head-on by learning as much as they can about this cruel illness.
He'd never been sick. And then all of a sudden, the big whammy, and they tell you your husband has lung cancer, and it's like somebody just kicked me in the stomach.
It hit me so much I just kind of totally numb to it. I just really didn't know how to react for a while.
We never said a word. Just we went home and tried to digest the whole information. You know, how bad is it? You know, he's my husband. I don't want to lose my husband.
Now I'm just like, it's one of those things. I've known several people that have had lung cancer and survived, so I just figured that I'm going to be another one of them. You just have to go through a lot to get there.
Larry was diagnosed in August. It came during treatment for pneumonia. It came the day before his 62nd birthday. There was a week in August that wasn't the best of weeks for you.
Yeah, after they cleared up the pneumonia and I was diagnosed with the cancer, it was August 17th. It was a Friday, my birthday was Saturday. And then we started chemo on Monday, and I really didn't know anything about chemo. Not a clue at all. So it was really a bad weekend, just kind of with the anticipation and everything.
Since then, Larry has faced 5 times a week trips to the Cancer Center for radiation therapy, coupled with weekly trips to Catholic Regional Medical Center for chemotherapy.
It's nice to have doctors, nurses, nurse navigators, financial, someone you can talk to. I had one day where it just, all of this had gotten to me, all the paperwork, all the having to deal with cancer, and I was having a meltdown. And I talked to one of the nurses earlier in the day, and she had the chaplain call me. And the chaplain stayed on the phone with me for about 2 hours, and it made a difference.
Better already. I'll make you comfortable.
No, we're good.
Larry's care is carefully managed. A team of doctors and nurses from the Cancer Center in Catholic. A nurse navigator, as it's called, helps coordinate what can only be described as a long and difficult treatment process.
It's overwhelming to get a diagnosis of cancer, and then to have to absorb all the information of the different treatment options and the different professionals that are going to be involved in your care, the doctors, the nurses, the therapists, in several different centers around the city. It's a difficult thing for anybody to go through. What we try to do at the Tri-Cities Cancer Center is we have nurse navigators who are tasked with helping patients deal with that complex process. They sit down and, along with the physicians, help explain to the patient what's going on and then map out a plan for what happens first and then what happens next, and then try to make a simpler story of how they go through this treatment process.
The radiation Larry receives is carefully delivered by a state-of-the-art machine at the Cancer Center. The technology, combined with the staff's compassion and expertise, give the Malones a great deal of hope in what is a challenging ordeal.
The tumor was about this big to begin with, and it's now shrunk down to about half of its original size, and it's continuing to get smaller week by week. When patients do come to the Tri-Cities Cancer Center and they find out what the level of care is and how coordinated the services are, I think they often breathe a sigh of relief and feel a great deal of confidence that they're getting excellent care here. And a cancer diagnosis is a terrible and frightening thing for anyone, and having a team behind you to support you through the diagnosis is really, that's what we're here for, and that's what we enjoy trying to help patients with.
The professional and personal care has been fantastic. They don't look at us as a patient. They look at us as a person who has needs, wants, and questions, and are more than willing to help us in any way possible.
You've had a bad August this year, but you want to see several more Augusts, I'm guessing.
Oh
right?
yeah, I plan on it. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. In fact, we've got a little refrigerator thing where we leave notes for each other. I got happy fall with a question mark. Summer was really rotten.
Summer sucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Summer sucked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, we're planning Christmas lights. We're thinking about what we're going to put in our garden in the spring.
Yeah. And while I was talking to Dr. Kelly, because we're talking about getting a bigger flat screen TV for Christmas, and he told me it was okay to go ahead and get the extended warranty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want
he'd
to
be
make
there.
sure of that one too.